everyone, welcome back to the Fallout 4 Nono Ninja run. This is episode lucky number 13. Last episode we did a bunch of stuff, but ended up towards the end here clearing out all the ghouls from College Square, even down in the metro area, and I was about to head north and start towards the Malden area to get the jackpot quest kicked off and that sort of thing, but I forgot there is one ghoul. Oh, there's two ghouls. One is just wandering around over there. I kind of forgot there's a few over there. There's that one, and there's one in here. So I am going to just quickly wrap that up for a few reasons. One reason is just for the experience and loot, but also I have found that if you don't completely clear this area out, it can at times respawn, and every ghoul that you've already killed will just show back up again, which is a good and bad thing. It's good because you get another chance at experience and loot, but sometimes you just want to hurry past an area, be able to kind of sprint through it, that sort of thing. A nice idiot savant triggering on that kill gets me up to level 21, which is wonderful. Not quite 22, which is going to get me Blitz 2. And that's the next kind of important one, or gotta have sort of thing. But we will just take that to bump up our endurance a bit more and steadily get that moving in the right direction. Now, yeah, I was going to say there's probably one either out here or in this building. There might even be one yet up at the top, although my brackets aren't moving at all, even though I'm not moving slowly, so I'm inclined to believe that the one that had meandered onto the bus was one of the two from up here, and then that one that I just took out was the other one from up here. So, we are all done with College Square, and we can just move on with our journey. Which means I can go ahead and start sprinting, showing off that lovely 3 endurance. You can see my action points are still draining really fast, but it's still a lot better than with 1. I'm going to completely avoid that area. There's always a random spawn of 2 groups over there, and at this point, oh, that's really bad. We've got Children of the Atom with their gamma guns that shoot radiation, which isn't so bad because I can deal with radiation, but it does a ton of radiation damage, and it adds up really fast, and they are able to shoot really fast. So I want to avoid that. The nice thing is, if it was just Children of the Atom and I had to deal with them, I could simply put on my hazmat suit and they really wouldn't even be able to touch me. But they're fighting someone else. It looks like gunners. Yeah. And they're winning. Or at least mostly winning. And that vehicle is about to explode, which is going to take down... Yeah, you can just see how it's just staggering that gunner. Because gunners being human, they do take radiation damage. And yeah, they're able to just kind of rip through them pretty quick. But yeah, I wouldn't want to go over there with my hazmat suit on to fight the Children of the Atom while they're fighting gunners who have non-gamma weapons, and that would mean they would just rip through me. So either way, someone's going to be able to rip through me. Don't want to be anywhere near that, so we'll just loop around. And coming up here, I want to tag this Lexington Apartments, just mostly for the experience. I won't be going in there, but it is nice to get a little blip of experience. And then there's going to be some ghouls fighting raiders right around the corner over here, and I will probably just finish off whoever ends up being left. Oh, see, the ghoul ended up going into the pool, ghoul in a pool, and that makes it tough for him to physically get these raiders, so now I'm going to have to deal with 2 raiders. That's unfortunate. But it is dark out, and that guy went way over there, so I can quickly chop into her. And then we'll just sneak up on this guy. Where did he go? Oh, he really kind of left his partner hanging, didn't he? Went around the corner, perhaps? Don't like that I don't know where he's at. Did I miss him? Is he standing right here? Okay, well, wherever he went, I'm not going to worry about it, because he's not going to trouble me. There's turrets and a couple raiders over there. I want to avoid that. Hopefully being in the moonlight won't make me visible to them. I should be able to just kind of sneak right on through over here, through this rubble of where the highway crashed into a building. And we're good to go. Again, I'll tag this little building. There's nothing in here that I want. Maybe one container of jet, but not really worth going after. There is a comic book in there. It's one of the Tales of a Junktown jerky vendor that gets you better prices when bartering with a merchant. Of course, that's useless to me on this run. So, yeah, no need to go in there. I'm going to stay away from the water. There are some mirelurks, or at least mirelurk eggs, down kind of in that direction, so I want to avoid that. Over here we're going to start to hear some gunfire, because there's going to be a couple of settlers getting ambushed by just an absolute ton of mole rats. Sometimes I like to go over and help them, but today we are going to kind of stick to the mission and continue moving towards Malden. I didn't take the route that I had initially said, where I was going to kind of cut over in front of Covenant. I might take that route back, but it was easy enough to do that. I did want to, like I said, tag that one area, finish off that little encounter of raiders versus ghouls. And yeah, I knew those rads were coming from that car or whatever. There's probably a barrel over there. That's why I sprinted past that area. But yeah, Covenant is right down kind of in that direction. Like I said in a previous video, it's a nice safe place, and they've actually got heavy turrets. So if you're running into any problems, you can try to sprint there. There's no guarantee that the turrets will just be quick to help you. Sometimes they will, but at any rate, it's a little bit of a safe place that you can go to. Now we're actually already coming up on Malden. You can see some of the buildings from it over here. The hospital is that tall one there. That's a helipad at the top, which is kind of neat. I imagine you can probably get up on top of that helipad if you've got power armor with a jetpack somehow, possibly. I'm not sure. I've never tried it myself. But, yeah, so here's a caravan that's been ambushed. If I wanted to go to Covenant, there's a quest that would kind of involve this. But I'm not going to go into Covenant at all. I keep seeing my brackets move just a little bit as I move around. So that's why I checked VATS. Taffington Boathouse right there, that's another place that Pam can assign you to set up the safe house. It's actually one, that and Starlight Drive-In over that way. Those are my two preferred. They're both very easy and easy to get to. But Sunshine Tidings isn't terrible. It'll work. Now, I'm going to be dealing, like I said, with the Super Mutant Suicider, which I don't like at all, but this is the location that Pam has asked me to go to secure the DIA cache. So I'm going to kind of set up my playing field early. I'm going to string a whole bunch of frag mines out here. If he's got his nuke armed and walks past a frag mine, he should just blow up instantly. Doesn't always happen. I am going to set up a bottle cap mine a little closer to him. He's just about detected me. I think I'm going to use a Molotov. You know what? I'm going to use a Molotov. And I'm going to go up here and toss it at him. And then run the other direction. Because there's super mutants with guns too. Yeah, I didn't hit him. Yeah, but he is coming this way. So I don't like standing right next to this bottle cap mine, but I need to make sure he sees me. Ooh, that was nice. He had just put away his nuke, but it was apparently still armed. I'm going to leave these frag mines in case I need to run away from these guys. I will get rid of the bottle cap mine though, just because I need it. I like having it. Those two have guns. I don't know if the Suicider took out. There is a Super Mutant Hound usually around as well. These are just basic Super Mutants though, so I should be able to possibly, if I can get over here quick enough, sneak up on them a little bit. Yeah, he's kind of oblivious, but he's kind of standing out in the moonlight. It's gonna make it a little tough. Oh, and there's a Super Mutant Hound. Okay, let's throw a grenade over at them. Maybe I can get all three with one shot. What's that? Got one. Didn't get the Hound. That's okay. Oh, nice. Got both of them. Oh, that could have gone a lot worse than it did. I'm very happy about how that turned out. Okay. Still got a long way to go, though. There's also a Super Mutant Suicider inside here. And, so as you can imagine, that makes things a lot scarier. I really wish I didn't have to do this one. There are so many that are so much easier. And I'm a little afraid that this is going to go horribly, horribly wrong. The worst part is, with a Suicider, I can't... What's detecting me here almost? The synths over there. I can't even just Psycho Jet up and rush at him, because I have to avoid him like the plague. So, what is going to be my best option to take him out quickly? I'm thinking probably just a frag grenade. Might kill him outright. If not, it might wound cripple one of his legs so he can't run at me. Nuke a grenade. The problem is I'm just not sure about my accuracy. I think I'm going to be much more accurate with a frag grenade. Alright, this might be the end of the run right here. Let's give this a shot and see what happens. Okay, so the Super Mutant Suicider is right over there. You can actually see the blinking. If there's nothing else out here, I've got a good line. Let's throw two. Because, oh, very nice, very nice, very nice. There's a dog in there too. But the dog was taken out by the explosion, so hopefully that other super mutant will just... Yeah, he's looking around, but there's two of them. There's one over here too. This is where, if I need to, I can... Oh, three of them. If I need to, I can Psycho Jet, or I could Stealth Boy too. Oh, he's... Oh, that's fine with me. I had just gone back to hidden. They might start blind firing at me. Oh, perfect. That gets me right up to the top floor, which is really where I want to... Oh. Does he see me? No, he's just blind firing. That's okay. Okay, now I'm right on top of him. I should be able to... There we go. Where'd that legendary go? I swear one of them was legendary. Is that the guy down there? I just am not sure. Yeah, I did take a little ding there, so let's go ahead and eat a bit of... Let's use these two. We'll eat a bit of mole rat chunks. Gives me a little extra action points, as well as the health that I need. Okay, he's still kind of wondering where I'm at. He's right down there. That's just a super mutant. Where did that legendary go? Okay, well, whatever. Let's go get the DIA cache and deal with the rest later. I should have a clear shot straight to the DIA cache from here, unless it might be one that's kind of... No, he hasn't wandered in. Alright. We've got a pulse grenade, cryo mine. That's about it for that. The stealth boy is nice. And it's not really important what is there. The story behind this quest is I'm just uncovering the cache and supposedly clearing a path to it. I'm not really clearing much of a path to it. There's going to be all kinds of super mutants left, but the story goes then that the other railroad agents will come and take care of it. I don't know if you noticed that weird glitch, but this archway, for whatever reason, if I'm out here and it looks like I'm going out into the night sky until I get through, and then it actually renders this area, but then when I turn around, out there is a night sky, which is really kind of weird. But what can you do, I guess? There's two super mutants usually in here. There's my legendary. Blazing Boxing Glove. 25% chance to deal 50 damage on a successful block. Boy, they're really getting me with the, hey, you don't block, so we're giving you things that don't work right unless you block items. That particular item, it's even if I was doing hand-to-hand, it's a boxing glove. The worst hand-to-hand short of just using your fists. So not anything that I would want. There is a skill magazine that I want to grab. It's down on the second floor. I should at this point be safe to just drop down and grab that. I can't pick the lock to get in there, but you can actually grab it through the broken window. I was a little worried that my grenade and the explosion from the mini nuke from the suicider were going to knock that magazine down. I have seen that happen, but it didn't, so that's good. Ooh, 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 ooh. He was, of course, right there in the doorway. That scared me a little bit, but it's fine. Some frag grenades, always helpful. Mini nuke in a trash can. So, you have to assume that the super mutants threw that in there, because pre-war, why would someone be like, yeah, I think I'll throw a miniature nuclear bomb into the trash can of a hospital? Just doesn't seem to make a lot of sense. I guess maybe some sort of terrorist plot or something. Now, what I should do right now is head back to the Railroad HQ, turn in this quest to Pam, and be on my way. But here in Malden, just right down the road there's a school with a bunch of gunners in it, which is bad, but it's got 2 guaranteed pieces of military grade duct tape. which is very, very good. It's very risky to be doing this without any ballistic weave armor, but I think it's going to be worth a shot. I can always, hopefully, I shouldn't say always, I should be able to retreat if I need to. But first, let's take care of, there's 2 synths over here. Hopefully I can just sneak around back behind and not need to use the grenade that I just equipped. Just stay over there, don't come looking in this direction, don't look in this direction. Okay. You can still see me through the window maybe, but... Okay, so I've gotten around to the backside, which is going to allow me to get much closer to them, to where I can probably get off a blitz attack before they can get their shots in. Ooh. This one's a strider, that one's a tough one. So we'll take him out first, and then this guy, even if he did detect me, would be okay. Alright, back over to frag grenades. A couple of raiders here. There's a whole bunch of raiders in there, and there's synths fighting them. So these two are the guards outside. Yeah. So over there is the school. I want to be really careful though, because often there's just a death claw that will just kind of randomly, randomly walk through Malden. You can hear him stomping around. Be very quiet and listen. It's nothing. It's nothing. Just a piece of the building. It's fine. It's fine. Malden Middle School, which has a converted vault inside of it. Now, they play a little trick on you, the game does, with this. Once you go in here, when you finish the whole thing, I think you have to finish the whole thing, and then you come back out, the whole area outside is mined. This door has a trap on it. It's very weird. I kind of always wonder who, while I was in here, set a trap on the door and laid a bunch of mines, but didn't come in to try and kill me. You'd think maybe it was one of the gunners that did it, but why wouldn't they come in and you know, attack and that sort of thing? So, as I said, this is really risky. There's a turret up there and I think 3 gunners. One of them I have seen have an automatic plasma weapon, which, if they get a shot off on me, it probably will kill me. It hurt really bad when I was fully armored with ballistic weave clothing on. So I am going to go ahead and I'm going to use a stealth boy and kind of just try and get as close as I can without being detected. There's the turret, there's one gunner, there's another gunner, and there's one inside there. What do we got? Mark 3, a private. Oh, there's another gunner over there. So the turret is... Oh boy, I don't know which one's worse. Let's take out the private. And then the conscript. Those are the 2 most likely to have a plasma weapon. And then we'll take the turret out last because it has a hard time keeping up. Okay, that was nice. Automatic laser rifle on that one. Okay. I must be low enough level that they didn't spawn with plasma weapons, which is nice. Now, if I remember right, the 2 guaranteed military duct tape, they're not here. They must be... I must have to take the elevator down, right? Can't remember where they were. Maybe they aren't. I thought they were guaranteed. Well, only one way to find out is to take the elevator down and see. Just have to continue with my exploration of Vault 95. This vault has kind of an interesting story. I'm sorry, 75. It's a middle school, and then the whole idea was that when the bombs were dropped, they were going to let families in here, but what they would do is separate the children from their families, and they would kill the parents, anyone over a certain age, and then they just have the kids, and they trained them to be superior breed of soldier. Okay, there he is. I was like, I know there's another gunner down there, but he's in there. I think this side office is the one that has the military grade duct tape. Yep, it's sitting right there. And yeah. Money and pencils, money and pencils. Yeah, they just told the kids. I forget what the lore says that they told the kids. Something about that their parents got transferred to a different vault or something. So yeah, one piece there, 2 pieces of military grade duct tape. Now I could continue on. I'm tempted to do so because there is a Grognak the Barbarian at the end of this whole thing. They're pretty easy, but I think I will just exit for now and maybe come back later when I'm a bit better equipped and armored and have a better weapon perhaps and all that sort of thing. Not that you're not a great weapon, Serrated Machete, don't take that the wrong way. But eventually I'll be able to get just a ridiculous weapon if all goes well. So now, yeah, we'll see. Does the trap get set just by me coming in, or does it get set only when you finish the quest of Explore Vault 75? Nope, it's set already. I can see the Tesla arc right there. There's the little tripwire tension trigger. Again, who set that up? It's always interesting to me. And then I wonder, was it supposed to be there from the beginning and something is weird so that it doesn't show up when you walk in there? Regardless, you get a few free mines if you have the level 12 sneak perk, which I do. Sneak 3. Yeah, so I'm not hearing any large Deathclaw sounding footsteps. I've killed the synths, I've killed the super mutants, so we should be all good to head back to well, we're gonna go past Covenant and just kind of take the safest route I can think of back. Now, obviously the railroad is that way, but so are dozens of terrible things that I don't want to deal with right now. So we're going to take the long way around. It's going to be the safe way around, and we'll deal with everything else later. Now I'm going to pick up my mines on the way back. Main reason being Lucas Miller, one of the traveling merchants, does come through this way, and not that I have any use for him, but the mines won't kill him because he is essential, but they can do damage to him, and I just don't know if he ran over them and then saw me 2 days later, would he be like, I know you put those mines down, and just decide to shoot me or something. So let's just not even worry about it, avoid the possibility, and pick up the mines. It's just the right civic duty thing to do. And here's the lovely little village of Covenant with barbed wire and heavy machine guns and, yeah, big wall that you can't get through without going in that door. If I go open that door right now, they will kill me. You have to do what's called the safe test. But yeah, I have no interest in doing any of that stuff with Covenant. We'll just proceed on past. It's just a nice, safe route down. Now there are a couple of blood bugs or stingwings kind of down here. I'm hoping to avoid them, but if I can't, I should be, even if they detect me and come at me and I'm in danger, I should be able to take them out without getting hurt too badly. Stingwing over there. I think it's 2 stingwings. Oh, which one sees me? That one. Something sees me. There, it's that one. Okay. Did he get me? No, he didn't. But the other one has now been alerted, and he might get me. Oh. Very nice. Okay. I could go get the meat off of him, but I grabbed meat from the other one, and right now I'm actually carrying a good amount of food. And stingwing meat just gives you perception, which again I don't really need, so pretty much just be using it for healing and or food. So no need to really go grab that. Nice little, I don't know if this is supposed to be a dam, I think. But a nice little river crossing, so I don't have to take rads. There's some bloatflies over, there's a road over there, but the bloatflies kind of go back and forth across the road. So I'm going to come this way. Plus, again, I'm going to be going past that same spot where last time it was Gunners and Children of Adam. Don't know what it'll be this time, but again, I'm just going to get up over here, kind of into the shade, and avoid dealing with that at all. So I should be able to, from here, have a, if I'm careful enough, have a clear, safe walk all the way back to Hangman's Alley, and from there all the way to the railroad HQ. So I'll probably just end this episode for now, and do all that walking, crawling later. So I will start recording if I get into any sort of trouble, but I don't anticipate that I will. It should be pretty clear sailing from here down to there. So thanks for watching again, and hope to see you on the next one.